Hi, my name is LIM and today we will learn about organic chemistry. Organic chemistry is the branch of chemistry that deals mainly with the study of carbon and its compounds. The organic compound that I have chosen to talk about today is MSG, or monosodium glutamate. Monosodium glutamate, or its UPAD name, sodium 2-aminopentane diurate, is used as a flavor enhancer in food. It has a slight flavor to improve the taste of savory food. For instance, MSG is used in meats, condiments, soups, and many more. Back in the day, the flavor-enhancing property of MSG was achieved by boiling seaweed broth. Recent years, chefs have found out that fermentation of starch, molasses, and sugarcane can also produce MSG. Let's discuss MSG with a little in-depth chemically. This is the expanded structure of MSG, whereas this is the skeletal structure of MSG. Next, let's talk about chirocarbon. What is a chirocarbon? A chirocarbon is a carbon atom that is bonded to 4 different atoms or 4 different groups of atoms. Chirocarbon exists in the structural formula of MSG. Let's take a look of its expanded structure again. As we can see, the carbon highlighted in pink is the chirocarbon, where it is bonded to 4 different groups of atoms. Right after, let's proceed to functional group. Functional group is an atom or group of atoms that determines the physical and chemical properties of a compound. If we observe the picture shown, there are 2 functional groups in MSG, circled in purple and blue. The functional group circled in blue is the amino group, whereas the functional group circled in purple is the carboxyl group. Carbon atoms in an organic compound can also be classified. Carbon atoms are classified into primary carbon, secondary carbon, tertiary carbon, or quaternary carbon. The classification of carbon atom depends on the number of carbon atoms the observed carbon atom is bonded to. As we can see, I have labeled the carbon chain from 1 to 5 starting from the right all the way to the left. The first and fifth carbon are not classified. This is because when the observed carbon atom has a double bond with any atoms or group of atoms, it does not need to be classified. So, the second carbon is a secondary carbon as it is bonded to 2 other carbon atoms. Same goes to the third carbon, which is also a secondary carbon. Analogously, the fourth carbon is also a secondary carbon as it is bonded to 2 carbon atoms. After a deep dive in MSG, you may be wondering, is it safe to consume MSG? Multiple studies shows that high doses of MSG consumption is linked to adverse migraine and increased blood pressure. Scientists say that generally, MSG is safe for consumption. Just remember to take it in low dosage. That is all from me. Thank you for watching.